Hello and welcome to Footy Fanatic. Today we are starting the Swansea City career mode. We'll have to reach round of 16 in the Cups. I think we can do that. We're not looking for a goalkeeper, ignore them on that one. And the league objective, mid-table finish. Easy, no problem, we can do that. Let's just have a look at my team now. So Gomes, up front, he's a decent striker, though he only has 2-star skills. And I like to have 3 at least, because I like to do those. Roulette's Dyer, got that. And so has Montero along with 4-star weak foot. Routledge also has that, though he's just got he's a bit on the old side, I suppose. And you start to go down, maybe won't have the same stamina and that sort of thing. So I might look to move him on in this transfer window. Britton, same thing. And Rangel, same thing. Tremmel's slightly different as he is a goalkeeper, although he is the oldest player in this team, I believe. Similar with Gomes being 28, but I think I might just keep him on the bench. Maybe look for a swap deal in January at the start of next season. Tendali, next season, the season after, he'll probably be leaving. Montero's fine. Sigurdsson, he's a vital member of this team, holding the midfield together, should be getting the most assists out of us. Good work rates. Key, obviously important. Britton, not so much. And Carroll will be playing in some of the less important games, trying to get his rating up a bit. In terms of fullbacks, we do have quite a few. Norton's alright, and so is Taylor. Williams and Fernandez, good centre backs, and Fabianski, obviously a pretty good goalkeeper. Oliveira, great young striker, 22 years old, 6'1". Hopefully he'll be able to win us a few headers at some point this season. I'm so excited I can't even talk. No. These youngsters aren't going to get much game time other than in the pre-season friendlies, which is what we are preparing for now. Obviously giving Richards a start just to give him a bit of game time. Carroll, if he can maybe get up a rating before the start of the season, he might be able to get that bit more game time. Yeah, so we're going to keep a few players in the starting lineup that are first team players, just to make sure they're not underperforming or anything. But into the transfers now. We are looking for another young striker who has a potential of around 80, maybe a bit more than that. So we can either keep them or make a large profit and then invest that on sort of new youth, maybe sort of 75 rated, that can really get higher ratings and really give us the opportunity to win cups and the league at some point, which is sort of the aim eventually in this career mode. We do offer for Niang here. We do in the end go for Tendali. Highly doubted them to accept it, but I thought, we've got lots of time left in the transfer window. Might keep going. Tufan, obviously, nice CDM, offering 2 million for him. If I did accept that, it'd be very lucky. And I sort of went in not expecting them to. Now, another player from the same team as Tufan. We do have Enes Ünal, I believe it's pronounced, Turkish 17-year-old. Offering 3 million now for Niang. Back to Ünal, and we offer 3.5 as I did not accept that 3 million we initially offered. Tufan was rejected as I expected, and we've just decided to offer them Britton instead, as I said before many times, he's not quite got that potential. He's not going to grow anywhere. If anything, he's going to start to come down, and that's the last thing we want. His value will go down. In the end, we won't really get anything from him. So that is why I've said that. They rejected Ünal again, and at this point I don't know what I was doing. I'm a complete idiot. I offered Routledge and the 3 million, which takes the total deal up to about £5.7 million, which is an overspend of, say we got him for 4.5, it's an overspend of about 1.2 mil, which was a poor decision in my part, but sort of wanted to bring him into the club, and that's what I went for in the end. And Martial, again, they weren't accepting. Did change it to Routledge just in case. obviously accidentally offering Dyer the last time. I was so excited, I wanted to get into his career mode, I wasn't really thinking. Obviously 3k a week here for, and there's Unal sort of like, fine, yeah, you can come. He did decline that, so I just gave him important first team player instead, so we're playing in some of the cups. Hope to get him to 71, 72 rated throughout this season. He did accept that, and now he's been brought into the club, obviously, with Wayne Rutledge going the other way. Did free up a lot more on the wages for us. Offer coming in from A.F.C. Colin, anyway, for Leon Britton, and I did say 3 million, and you can have him. Obviously, I did say I wanted to get him out. I didn't actually put him on the transfer list. I was going to, sort of after these pre-season friendlies. First one against Hellas Verona, 1-1. Gomez with a goal. It's alright. They did only equalise in the 89th minute, so maybe match fitness is a bit low. Levante in the second game, 1-0 victory. Dyer in the 10th minute, so starting to pick up, I think. Then we did make another bid for Luca Antai. I think he's got potential of around 75, 77, something like that. So he might be a good centre-back, maybe move him on. But Fabianski picked up an injury, which meant we had to put Tremmel in. Obviously not too much of an issue. Tremmel's a solid keeper. The only thing is, if he, for whatever reason, ended up getting injured or picking up a red card or something, we would have to play a very low rated keeper. So at this point I was thinking, well, maybe I should go with the board, making a few mistakes maybe. Anyway, now we're just bringing in a few more players for the last pre-season friendly, trying to make sure everyone's match fitness is there, ready for the game against Manchester United shortly. Last pre-season friendly, Amat, Cork and Montero with the goals. Sassuolo did accept the offer. Offered him a squad rotation player, I believe. Yes, I did. And then sent that deal off. I sort of expected him to accept that. 69 rated player, playing in the Premier League, isn't really going to get in to the starting lineup of a mid-table squad. Maybe some of the newly promoted teams. Anyway, so again, he did decline that. We offered him a bit more, making sure we wanted to sign him in case anyone else started going around trying to sign him. Nacho Fernandez, we did manage to get, I think, 2 million bid accepted for him. So I thought that was quite a good deal. Although we'd have to pay a lot on the wages, so I was kind of apprehensive to make that deal. Now we're just getting ready for the game against Manchester United at Old Trafford. A very difficult opener, and I kind of didn't expect to get the win. In this game, I did decide to start Fernandez and Amat. I just wanted to see which one was better early in the season, so I played them both and could decide myself. Obviously Tremmel in goal because of the injury to Fabianski. 2 months that injury was. I don't know if I showed it, but so it's a big injury, and hopefully Tremmel will be able to do the job for the rest, well, for this first portion of the season. Obviously Unal probably not the best player to start in a big game. We need someone we know is good, but also may start to grow a bit, so that's why I went for Oliveira in this game. Antai does come into the squad, and that will be that. Going into the game now against Manchester United, the first chance comes in the 22nd minute to us, Swansea City. Montero bursting down the wing, whipping in a ball onto the head of Sigurdsson, but it's over the bar and out for a goal kick. Next chance would be Ashley Young on the wing, out-strengthening Jack Cork, beating Norton, lays it off to Blind, passes it across to Carrick, lays it off to Rooney, and it's a great goal line clearance from Amat. Fellaini now whips it in towards Blind again. He was getting it. He was a real good player in this game, although that was it in terms of chances. Nothing else happened. It was a very boring game. We just shut them out, and that was it, basically. So it was a 0-0 draw. Decent result at Manchester United. The point and the clean sheet. So can't be too upset with that. Obviously, the draw only putting us in 11th position. Everton, Stoke with wins. Manchester City did lose 2-1 to Newcastle in their opening game, and Spurs lost 2-1 to West Ham, I believe it was. So, this episode we've made a few transfers. I'm going to look for another fullback and maybe another winger, as now we are down to 2 first team quality. I mean, Emnes may be able to play out in that position. Obviously he can play cam as well, so that it does give us a bit more security in that position, and we could always play Shelvey Key in that position as well. Some big transfers already. 23 million from Muslera to Juve. Dzeko's gone to Arsenal, which is quite a big deal, and 19 million. And Sirigu's off to Dortmund. Yeah, so the rest of these transfers are going to be quite basic ones, going for a fullback, a winger, and maybe a centre mid, another centre back, something like that, just to shore up the positions. And then I went into my thing, saw that Williams wanted to leave, and I was like, what? Everton had approached. I was like, seriously? He's our captain. I didn't play him for one game, and he's already wanting to leave. I was absolutely nuts. And then 5 million for a player 78 rated. He is 29, but come on. I put it up to 7 million because I didn't think they were going to pay too much, considering he wanted to leave anyway. Also accepted that offer from Arsenal. And then the third bid coming from Everton, and I bumped that up to 7 million also. So this has been the first episode of the Swansea career mode. Some goods and some bads. Obviously Williams leaving, not great. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.